I love punch fists. There's something to be said for the flamethrower early on.
It panics people, but punch fist is 12 damage.
Much more importantly, it's what, 6 damage? So it's basically 2 pocket rockets.
Punch fist is 12.
Yeah, but that
Later on
doesn't do area
useful.
of effect.
And I don't think I'm gonna have resources to build 2 mechs.
No. It's a choice. Do you want early on? Do you want a pocket? Do you want 2 pocket rockets, or do you want the punchy fist? Punchy fist scales better, and does a lot of damage on one target, and the flamethrower is a bit better of a panic button.
We've got no scientists in the next.
Usually they don't appear for some reason.
So we're probably gonna have to go to Japan for the panic.
Japan. Hold on. Japan is. Hold on. Before you make any selection, you always want to go to the situation room. So you get France, Argentina, and Japan. Japan also gives a assault sergeant, which is cool.
The whole continent for Argentina is very happy, whereas the continent for Asia's not happy. And I can't help South Africa. Europe's fine as well.
Yeah, no. Asia's the best.
Don't want me to save France. Actually, we haven't got a Don Vincenzo trooper yet.
No, we don't.
I'm going to Japan.
That will give you a sergeant. A sergeant is a guaranteed officer training school. So even if none of your dudes level up, which they probably will, that opens up an officer training school after this mission.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but Lil is being left to its own devices. And I want that officer training school so that I can take my mech along with my squad.
Yeah, totally.
In fact, our new sniper is going to be Don.
Fitting. Don is yelling in.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
In Coxia.
He wants me to save Lil.
Sorry, Don. Also, you are now a woman, Don.
Right. So we can either take Ouch on this mission, or we take the terrible Heavy and try and level him up a bit. But it's very difficult, and I think I might want the cover destruction.
Mechs get their experience slower than others, so I'm always a proponent of bringing in the mechs early on.
Module is a powerful yet precise weapon. It can provide a decisive advantage in close quarters and remove the benefit of cover from our enemies.
You're getting a helmet though, because you look dumb with your head sticking on top of it.
What, you don't like my blonde flowing locks?
There you go, you're a robot.
Beep boop.
So we've got Dawn, Welly and Phil going in with Ouch as backup. It's very difficult, so we're looking at what, 4 pods?
Very difficult, should be 4 pods, yeah. I count on 3 sectoids per pod.
Yeah.
Touching down.
You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission.
Could be a little less, but that's definitely where you want to.
I
where
really
you
don't
want
like
to
this
camp.
graveyard.
Populated
This is such a small map.
Is it the graveyard?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
It's a bigger graveyard, but I still don't like it.
Yeah, it still sucks. The other one has a line of sight bug, so that kind of makes that an impossible killer.
And we're at the... oh no, we're at the normal start. The nice thing is I can use you as the shuffle starter, because you've got the defensive aura.
That doesn't really matter all that much.
See, I think we're going to head for that meld, even though we probably don't need it too much. It's a landmark to head for. And there's lots of nice heavy cover around it.
Yeah, I want to say, hey, you should do this, because this is a good strategy, but this map's always a clusterfuck for me.
I've never had a good fight on this map, and we're also coming in from the back.
I've had plenty of good fights on this map, but they're never very planned out. They just kind of happen. You definitely want to stick close and not go through the center. It would have been really nice if you had a squad-side sniper on this one, though.
We'll have to tell Don to hurry up.
Yeah, Don, hurry up.
Tout de suite. Paso ligero.
That was perhaps a mistake. It was fine. I should have moved on where I moved him though.
J'y vais.
Okay.
Yeah, but keep in mind though, when you're shoveling and you have a good square for Dawn, prioritizing heavy cover for him is usually the most important, because if he doesn't need to move on the next turn and you're getting an activation on Overwatch, you're in a much better spot than if Dawn does need to move.
2-pod sectoid. One pod of 2, I mean.
Huh.
You've got a 53 shot on them. Don sadly can't see them, so he's going to move over here.
A ello voy.
One pot of 2, so we're almost certainly not seeing 12 sectoids. Might see 10 then.
Phil's moving forward, and then Welly's going to cover here.
You want to be really careful, because that center catacomb, the center catacomb area can be a clown car.
I decided to take a shot with you. It didn't hit. You missed with a minigun.
At least I'm missing in style.
Oh, he's shooting at you.
Oh yeah, you might. I mean, I can take a hit, but you might not want to put me out in the open like that.
C'est récupéré.
Don can't see the sectoid. That is frustrating.
So one of the big things where you want to use a mech for is the collateral shot.
Unfortunately,
But that requires
full ammo.
full. Yeah. So that random shot you took there actually is kind of really bad.
What I'm actually going to do is pull back and set everyone up in Overwatch.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And you can put a mech on a corner, and because they don't take cover, so they won't be peeking out, no one will see them.
I was going to use you for Overwatch as well.
If you need the mech as Overwatch, that's fine. But I would definitely try and get that reload going, so you can use the collateral shot.
Yeah, okay, I'll bring him around here.
And so you can also put him behind a melt container, and he'd be invisible because it's full cover.
And that could give Phil
Unless
the
somebody has
slot
an angle that they can peer past the cover, because the mech never peeks. He's considered to be concealed behind cover.
I just messed up that turn by moving him there. Let's see if Phil does another sniper shot with a shotgun. I know I didn't get the reload, it was a terrible movement. Come on guys. Come on Don. Oh, Welly stole the kill. Too slow Don, too slow. Oh, is Phil getting a shot?
Une perte du terrain.
What is that sectoid doing? Right, Don needs this kill. And he got it. Good shot.
Muerto y fuera.
Okay. I could move Phil forward to this heavy cover, but Don has already fired. So I think I'm going to take it easy this turn. Overwatch everybody and get you reload, ouch.
Ah, I finally found the chat.
Oh, people are typing in my chat.
Yeah, you have viewers, Froze. I mean, they're probably all cocks, but
I think
you
they're
have
all
viewers.
cocks. Phil's typed that he's expecting he's going to die soon. And Don's having a go at us for not going to France.
No, Phil. This is the Mirror Universe. You have a goatee and an eye patch, and you are awesome.
Yeah, Mirror Universe Phil can snipe people across the map with a shotgun. If you, I'll post the video of you doing it as a highlight because it was pretty fantastic.
It is too bad that there isn't a goatee and an eye patch decal for XCOM soldiers.
Instead of his helmet, I should give him the fedora.
I think he will cut you if you do that.
Okay, we're gonna have to start moving forward. I'm gonna come far out to the right and use the heavy cover of this mausoleum, I think. Although that's a long run. Nah, I'll be
Tout de
fine.
suite.
Yeah, told you. Don's gonna stay where he is for now, and he's gonna leapfrog Welly.
Je suis en route.
And you're gonna stick with Phil. I'm making some very suspect moves all of a sudden.
Well, looks like my buddy is finally showing up, so I might have to leave in a bit.
Okay, thank you for the assistance.
I'm not gone yet. He has kids too, so never sure when
He'll
how
be
things
free.
go.
It looks like there's another pod over on the other side of the mausoleum, which means moving back the way I came. Let's see what Welly's eyes see.
Contact.
Yeah, he's activated them. %50 shots isn't terrible. I don't think Don can see them from there. He can probably see them from there, but that's not good cover.
That's the second activation, right?
That's the second activation.
Ruszam tam.
Can you see them from there? Because that'll tell me a lot about what Don can do. No, you can't.
No, the up from catacomb there is in the way. The up from tomb.
Oh, I
I
see.
definitely
Yeah.
want to pull Phil and me back there though. Never
Don's
want
in
to
a good
engage.
I think, well, he's in an okay position this turn, but on his own he's not great. Mind you, he's got a good shot.
Fair enough. Though there is always the option of hunkering him down and putting everybody else on Overwatch.
The problem is they
If
can see
I
him and no one else
understand
can
the
see them.
mechanics correctly, that does mean the other guys will the alien AI will know where your dudes are.
Yeah. That's what I read.
But he might still poke up and try and take a better shot. Or he might just take a fruitless shot on Welly, because Sectoids basically don't have a chance at hitting when you hunker down behind heavy cover.
What I'm probably going to do in that case is hunker Welly, but I'm going to move Don forward as well and hunker him.
Because Sectoid should have 65 aim. Heavy covers for -40, hunkering down -80, and no chance at critting. So they have a 0.1% chance, something like that.
I need to find
Kinda-
someone to put Phil.
Kind of nothing to worry about.
J'y vais.
Rozumiem, w drodze.
Russian Ouch is hiding.
Strzelaj.
We got another pod just activated. This is 5 active sectoids now. And Don still hasn't got a shot.
I haven't seen the activation. Oh dear.
Right, I'm gonna make Welly take this shot here because if he pulls it off, it's 2 kills. Thanks, Welly.
Merde. L'ennemi respire encore.
Yeah, that was pretty shit, you're right. I might try and get you to take a shot at this guy. I don't think you've got good enough aim though.
Yeah, especially when you have so many guys going on. I would definitely aim for using collateral to light up a critical target.
Strzelam do ukrytego przeciwnika. Nie mam czym strzelać.
That's at least gonna make him move this turn by blowing his cover up.
Well, if you're gonna blow his cover, you might as well take a pot shot at him.
I've got no one to shoot at him with.
Oh, that's kind of too bad. You should have.
Unless I move Phil, run and gun him, and take a long-range shotgun or pistol shot.
You don't want to do a long-range pistol shot. That won't do anything.
But it's Phil.
It's still a pistol. He can't do more than 2 damage on a crit.
We can take the long-range shotgun shot though. I'll know he'll pull it off. I can move Don here, but he's in danger of being flanked. But he's got a shot next turn. The moment where he is, he's doing nothing. The other option is to move him where you're standing. Oh, but I can't because you've already moved this turn. I'm gonna start taking some risks.
Bien reçu.
They're gonna shoot at Welly, which is what I want.
We have 3 pods active. We haven't cleaned
2
up
pods.
1 pod completely yet.
2
right?
pods active.
2
One
pods
pod,
active.
we've activated 3 pods. One's been completely killed, and the other 2
Alright,
pods
so
are at
there's
full
1
strength.
pod more left. At that point, you can start taking risks and going through the central tomb. I mean, you're risking
Okay.
the last activation, but
It's grenade time now, because there's...
definitely get all those grenades flying. Oh, look at that.
I'm so lucky right now. Everyone should be dead. Right, well, he can get 3 of them with a grenade.
That's good. You wanna prioritize the mine melter in the back.
Don has a shot on him, but it's only 33%.
It's too bad you used that collateral on the mech.
What can Phil do?
Remember, you can always move forward before throwing the grenade, and if you can get enough grenades in the air, you don't need to end this turn in cover.
I forgot that Don can throw a grenade as well. So Don could actually... Oh, he hasn't got an angle. Damn it. Oh, he has. Yeah, Don can get the 3 that are inside with a grenade, which means Welly can move forward to grenade the mine melder on the other guy. Because I can move Welly... Are they close enough? Are they within grenade range of each other? I think they are. But can he throw a grenade from there? If I fuck this up, he's dead.
You want to check the grenade ranges. If you can get a grenade on the left, I mean those guys on the right, you can get 1 grenade on them, right?
Yeah, Don can do it without moving.
Exactly. So you need to look at, do you have enough grenade range if you're moving to get one on the melder and the guy on the left?
Well, maximum grenade range looks to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm saying
7,
yeah,
8,
no problem.
10. So if I move Welly onto the steps, out of cover, he can get a grenade on the 2 in the back.
Yeah, looks like.
J'y vais.
Fuck it.
So,
Oh, shit,
do we have a
Overwatch.
guarantee that Dawn can grenade those guys on the right there, all 3 of them?
Yes, we have a guarantee. But Welly
Alright,
just got
then you
overwatched.
have... So then there's 2 considerations. One is, do you want to take any pot shots with other people to spread around the kills?
I've got no one who can take the shots,
And the other one I was going to say is, are you going to get murdered by Overwatch?
which I did.
Well, he lived.
Phil's not a scum alien mind blast. Okay, all the aliens are dead.
There we go.
Whew, that was risky. We almost lost
yeah,
Welly.
the other one I was going to say, there's also the chance that Welly will activate the last pod.
Yeah, that was always a potential.
Je me mets.
But you got it. No worries.
I'm just moving Phil forward because he hasn't got a kill yet. And the last pod's just been activated.
Oh god.
And they're going to get a full turn.
Yeah,
No, they're not, they're not. They
If you're
activated on
using
their
up
turn.
everybody's action, you might not want to move forward your last
No,
guy.
no, it's okay. They activated on their turn. It wasn't. I didn't activate them.
Oh, okay.
Right. Well, he needs to hide.
So it's a pot of 3.
It's a pot of 3. It's such a shame that Don hasn't got a shot.
Dawn got 3 aliens on that grenade, right?
Yeah,
Or 2.
Phil's.
You
You
got
and
2.
Phil. You and Phil are the ones who need kills. I'm gonna move you forward to see what kind of shot I can get, and then I can always double move you into cover to flank them next turn if it's a bad shot. I can move Phil up to the corner here, and take a shot on that sectoid. I thought it looks really long range.
Shout.
He's got a 50% hit on that at that range, or you could grenade him and get the guaranteed kill and take some pressure off you.
Chien, prends ça.
Okay, 2 sectoids left. I would really like Ouch to get a kill.
Wyruszam tam.
If you can get any more kills on Dawn, that would be best, because we really want squad side on Dawn.
You just got your first kill, which I think you needed to get.
No, I need several more kills to level up on the mech.
But that's what I mean, you need some kills, so that's what I took for you.
Boy.
Oh yeah, no, I mean kills is always great, but a mech will always level up fairly slow. And the most important things are its starting abilities for a mech anyway.
Ya estoy.
No, the main priority for any leveling at this point onwards would be the sniper. It would really suck if you're going into portents without a squad side sniper. And if we were running with Brawn at the moment, we would probably have a level up at this point. But since we swapped out to Dawn, we're a little bit on XP behind.
But Prawned was terrible.
Yeah, he was. But...
like beyond terrible. So we've got 1 sectoid left, and I think we're just gonna, unfortunately, Don's got 2 kills. No, Don's got 3 kills so far. So I'm not super worried. Well, he's got.
Don got 2 kills, yeah, but
No, Don's got 3. Don's got 3. He sniped a guy and he blew 2 up with grenades.
All right, all right.
You've got 1 kill.
You should
Phil's got 1
have
kill.
a message if you leveled up though.
I don't think anyone has actually leveled up.
It's a little weird because sometimes you will get a pop-up saying somebody's leveled up, but you
Yeah.
won't get the plus sign on their icon when you select the character. I have absolutely no idea what the logic behind that is, but characters can have hit their level up threshold without that showing.
Nie mam czym strzelać.
Oh, by the way, I want to punch that sectoid if you can.
Oh, sorry, I took a shot with you.
Poursuivez-les.
Phil's gonna run up and shove his shotgun in his face.
Compris.
Remember, punching is guaranteed, so if you can move a mech close enough to punch, always do that.
Je l'ai plombé.
Phil stole the
Another
last
day,
kill.
another successful operation.
Fuck Phil.
How
Forever.
long? How long is Welly in the medbay for?
Probably a week or 2.
Oh, so I completely forgot about the Overwatch. I was too concerned about just the sheer amount of sectoids that were coming from me.
2, I mean, well, he had 5 health, so he wasn't gonna die from 1 Overwatch shot. Because that can do a maximum of 4.
Well, there's the officer
So it was
training
probably
school.
the best idea.
He's in for 17 days, and he got promoted as well.
Good man, Wally.
And that's another urban combat badge.
Remember, we will be watching.
Can I afford a officer training school?
I should note that combat badges are also really nice on mechs. Oh no, wait, sorry. Is it extra defense in general or in cover?
+5 in cover. I haven't actually
Oh right, yeah.
issued either of them yet.
Don't give that one to mechs, because it will never benefit them.
I've got 2 urban combat badges. I haven't given them to anyone yet. I think I need to give one to Phil.
So you also have 1 new recruit now, I think.
Yeah, I've got a new assault.
Yeah, and you want to see if you can make some money, put some money on the side for that officer training school.
It's $125 space bucks for the officer training school.
You can sell a few corpses.
Yeah, I'm giving Phil a medal,
Sounds good.
and I think I'm going to give Welly the other medal. Although he's out of action. I think I might give the other medal to a sniper.
I would hang on to the other medal. It's definitely best on assault. I really prefer it on assaults and heavies.
Well, that means
They're
he's
your
going.
clutch guys. You don't suddenly want dying. And a
we need-
sniper.
Okay, chat. We need. I've got a really bad heavy who I'm going to have to take. So who should it be?
I would keep the badge in the pocket.
As in name wise, what am I going to name this heavy? Because I don't want to insult anyone by naming you like the worst person in the party.
Well, I mean, they have rockets. They can
Yeah.
be the worst.
They will be useful. Right, I've got 88 cash bucks.
So money-wise, how far are we into the month? Because how long does the officer training school take to build?
No idea. I
Because
can't
you
check
will
without
have
the
a
money.
decent amount of bucks coming in.
Yeah, it won't tell me how long it takes to build until I actually build it.
That sucks. I would definitely plop it down. So you can use the money from next month to open up first upgrades.
Yeah, I know. So start getting some satellites up.
Yeah, but you want to plan your satellite uplink and your new satellites at the start of the next month.
I'm gonna have to sell.
Make sure check any valuables you got from the UFO for money as well.
I've already sold those.
Oh yeah, but I would be inclined early on to sell the Delirium as well.
I can sell 9 sectoid corpses to get enough money,
Yeah, totally do that.
and that leaves me with 10 in the bank.
First month stuff is just sell it all.
Okay, that's the officer training school being built. I've got $8 left. With
And
3 days.
I am going to hop out here for tonight.
Okay.
I think.
Thanks for the help, Ouch. I'm just going to finish the month up, and then
Yeah,
I'll
cool, man.
leave
Was
it
fun.
for another night.
It's fun. Yeah, you might still get a council mission, though. Since
probably
you
will.
have portents active, you might get portents. I'm fairly sure you're going to get portents at the start of February, so I'm not sure if you're going to get a council mission now.
Our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy.
I think that might override it. Not quite sure. But I'm going to hop off and play some games with a friend of mine.
Okay, see you later. I've just
See you
finished the
later, man.
month, by the way, so you were here for the whole stream.
Yay!
So catch you later, dude. Thanks again for the help.
Catch you later.
Okay, so that's Ouch gone. I just need to finish up this month. It's one day off the council report, so I need to work out where I'm sending my satellite. Nigeria's kind of sticking out at me as a good place to send the satellite, but I'm also going to get a council mission there. Russia and France look bad. Argentina and Brazil look bad. And I don't really know where to send it because if I get Argentina and Brazil satellited, I get the instant autopsies, which is pretty good. And there's some decent money there as well. Well, no, actually, Brazil's terrible. Canada and Mexico are fine at the moment, but there's so
Negative.
much money
That
there.
equipment should be passed on directly to the research team.
What? Nigeria's worth 130 a month, which is pretty good. And it's the closest I've got to going over. Russia's worth 150 though. France is worth 160. China's. I think I just want some cash for next month, which to me says France, and that'll make Don happy. So I'm sending it to France. The reason I'm launching it now, Mind Blast, I know you've just commented in the other chat,
You tell the men
is
we can't have them
I'm
bringing
one
back
day
alien
off
body
the
parts
council
as
report,
souvenirs.
so
It's a
launching it
breach of
today
protocol.
gets me additional money. And the other problem is if I launch it in France, I'm gonna have to buy an interceptor in France. But I have the America bonus. I'm probably doing the wrong thing, but I'm gonna launch a satellite in France.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
Right. Let's do the end of month report, and then I'm gonna end the stream for tonight.
Incoming transmission.
Probably better in Twitch chat because I'm not gonna have this IRC channel open all the time.
We
But
are
it doesn't really matter.
extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
Okay, so that's month 1 over. Our MVP so far has to be Phil 5000 for the 17 tile shotgun snipe. Prawned has been binned for being beyond terrible at sniping. We haven't lost anybody so far, but we're behind on XP because I had to swap Don in for Prawned. Welly and Phil are basically super soldiers because of their stats, if we just go
We
back and
will
check
be
on them.
in touch, Commander.
In fact, let's have a look at Welly's stats now because Eve got leveled up. So Phil has an aim of 82 and a will of 66. Like, that's better than a sergeant who is a much higher level than he is. Don Vincenzo has an aim of 73 compared to Prawn's 68, which is blah. But what's Ouch looking like? 73 aim, it's not bad. Where is Wellington Van de Graaff? Yeah, 64.79 is pretty good, even though he's out of action for another 10 days, but I don't think that's a problem. Okay, so I'm going to save the game and end it there, and I will maybe play some more on Wednesday. I'm going to try and cut these videos up and put them on YouTube as well, because they're recorded, so why not? So, thank you for watching, guys, and if I can work out how to end the stream, that's it. See you later. Bye.